Montana House votes to censure transgender lawmaker. Yep, we're doing it, lads. This Zooey, Zephyr, this is the woman who said to her fellow state legislators that they had blood on their hands for voting against transgender health care for youth. Now she's been censured. She may no longer speak. She can vote, but she cannot speak. Barred from the House floor, anteroom, and gallery for the remainder of the session. She has the option to participate remotely, but only by voting. So she's not even allowed in the building. This kind of hateful rhetoric from an elected official is exactly why tragedies such as the Covenant Christian school shooting in Nashville occurred. Yeah, nice. These people are Nazis. They vote on anti-trans legislation, and and even the slightest pushback from a trans woman in House leads to every single Republican in the legislature voting to censure her, and then saying, you condemning us being anti-trans is why this one random trans person did a school shooting, even though no motive has been established. Extremely super ultra duper pro-free speech. There were protests outside the Capitol before, but it's Montana. Montana is such a deep red state. I mean, look at this, 68 House Republicans to 32 Dems. It's not even close. If nothing else, Zooey Zephyr has been elevated to national prominence for this. This is, and I've said it before and I'll say it again, I'll say it a million times. It is no different at all from a Nazi legislature censuring a Jew for speaking out against like one of the hundreds of anti-Jew laws that were passed in Germany. You know, before the Holocaust happened, there were hundreds of laws they passed, some big, some small, to restrict the rights and freedoms of Jewish people. It's comparable in every respect with zero differences in this case. There is no difference at all. They are just silencing her because she is trans, and that is that. They don't want her being able to draw attention to the cruelty of their legislature. She'll still be able to vote, but she won't be able to speak, which really denies her the ability to take advantage of that platform, though she'll no doubt be speaking to local media. I hope she stays safe. It's Montana. I'm sure there are plenty of people over there who would have her killed if they could. So hopefully she stays safe, yeah. When I rose up and said there is blood on your hands, I was not being hyperbolic. I was speaking of the real consequences of the votes that we legislators take in this body. And when the speaker asks me to apologize on behalf of decorum, what he's really asking me to do is be silent when my community is facing bills that get us killed. He is asking me to be complicit in this legislature's eradication of our community, and I refuse to do so, she said. I will always refuse to do so. If nothing else, not to optics, Frog, this does look pretty bad for the GOP. Like, there's basically no context in which people are looking at this from afar and going like, whew, thank goodness those Republican legislators ousted Zoe. Like, that's, like, I haven't seen conservatives talk about this at all. You know, it's like the Tennessee situation. They don't want to talk about it because it just doesn't, it makes them look like insane anti-democrat sorry, not anti-democrat like the party, anti-democratic lunatics, And it's pretty hard to parse this with a free speech narrative. Hopefully this elevates her platform to the point that she's able to do more good than she was just as an equal legislator. But we'll see. And she has to stay safe for that to be the case.